I know it's been a while, but I've been busy. Well, I guess not busy. I've just been working and spending a lot of time with my boyfriend because he leaves for boot camp in November. He's joined the Army, so I'm trying to spend a lot of time with him, as much time as I can. But I thought that I would post a video about tattoo care. A lot of people have commented about my arm tattoo on Facebook and on posts I put up on Tumblr, and I just wanted to kind of make a video for you guys about how I take care of my tattoos and keep them looking nice. So my first tattoo was on the back of my shoulder, and I don't know if you can see it. It's a dream catcher right there. And it was pretty painful. It was my first tattoo, so I held my mom's hand like the entire time, but it wasn't too bad. And I recently got this tattoo done. It was a birthday gift from my parents, and and it didn't hurt that bad for me. It actually felt good in most parts. But when you're finished with your tattoo, they tell you when you get home, take the bandage off after a while. You wash it with warm water, and then you wash it with cold water, and you dab it until you don't see color anymore. And if you keep seeing color, you just keep going until you don't see it anymore. And there's this stuff called tattoo goo that you could use to put on it, but it's a lot. You're basically paying for a brand name. It's like the difference between paying 20 bucks for a pair of black heels at Payless and then paying 200 bucks for a pair of designer heels that look exactly the same. You're just paying for the name. So I use A&D, and it looks like this. You could get it from Rite Aid, CVS, pretty much any drugstore, and it works just as good. And you don't want to use too much of it. Like just gooping it on won't do anything for you. You just put a nice thin layer, and even when you sleep, because this tattoo, it peeled so much, like because there's so much detail in it and there's a lot of color involved, and it was pretty frightening. And so I just put a layer of A&D on, and then I put plastic wrap around it, just like kitchen plastic wrap, and then I taped it down with Scotch tape. And it's not the most comfortable feeling to sleep with it, but after a few nights you should be good. And you don't have to even continue using this. You just use it for a few days, maybe like 4 days, and after that you could just start using moisturizer. You could just start washing it in the shower, taking care of your skin the way you normally would. And I'm not like dark skinned, but I'm pretty tan skin because I'm mixed with black and Native American, and I love being out in the sun and wearing tank tops and shorts and getting tanned. But that's not so good for tattoos. They do fade. Tattoos fade, and they can look pretty bad after they've faded a lot. So I just use suntan lotion. This is Copper Guard. What is it? Copper Guard. What? Copper Tone Ultra Guard lotion, and it's SPF 70. You can of course use like higher SPF if it makes you feel better, but I use this on my arm and on the back of my shoulder, and it seems to work pretty well. Now, if you feel like something with your tattoo isn't going right, like at first I was really scared because it was peeling like so much. I felt like a snake just shedding a layer of skin every day. And so when I went back for my touch-ups, the guy who did my tattoo said it was perfectly normal for tattoos that have that much detail and that are bigger, which is why the one on my back, it didn't shed or do any of that stuff, because it's a lot smaller. So don't be afraid to go back and ask somebody. They're professionals. It's what they're there for. Ooh, I just got like a big ray of sunshine. It's like good lighting for 5 seconds. It's kind of creepy because there's a spider web literally right outside of my window, and like when the light shines it makes it show more, and it's kind of creepy. Kind of cool at the same time, but kind of creepy too. Anyway, oh, it's going away. But anyway, just take good care of your tattoos by keeping your goop. Whether you pay the money for the tattoo goo or whether you get something like A&D, just keep it on your tattoo for the first few days. Do not use Vaseline though, because that's just unnecessary and gross. I'm not saying that this is the best feeling stuff in the world, but I would rather have a nice thin layer of this than have Vaseline on my arm. You don't need to do that. And now to keep it moisturized, I'll just use any lotion. I'll use my suntan lotion on it, and it seems to be doing fine. I got it, the first part of it done in May, June, July, and like the beginning of July is when I got my touch-ups, and it's August now, mid-August, and it's perfect, it's healed, it's doing great. You know, I think I took care of it very well, and you just gotta keep it up, and yeah, I hope this was kind of helpful. If you have any more like specific questions, you can comment below, you can ask me, you can message me, you can message me on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, on here, whichever. I'll put some links down below for you guys. And yeah, hopefully this helped somebody out. And I will see you guys later today. I'm about to film another video. It's a perfume review. Yeah, which probably sounds funny compared to the video I'm doing now, but I recently got into like smelling good. Like, it's not that I smell bad or anything, it's just there's people who smell bad, there's people who don't smell bad, but they don't like necessarily radiate good smells either. They just kind of don't smell at all. And then there's people who smell good, and I kind of wanted to go from that middle ground to the smelling good area. And so I got into fragrances and reviewed a lot of different fragrances, particularly Bath & Body Works, but there's a couple brand name Mary Kay sent too. So go ahead and check that out, and I hope you guys like it, and thumbs up if you would, and comment if you have any questions, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys later.